Mana de Carnaval.
No. Still Henderson too. What is that, Todd?
That's not recorded name.
No.
We don't know what the name of it is, but we've been playing it for a while.
Yeah.
But it's really a bossa nova. But see, people don't realize how close the Latin rhythms are to rock and roll. Because basically he was playing rock drums almost. I mean, not quite, but it could have been.
It could have been.
Yeah. And we'll get into that after we get a post-bop, post-bebop. And let's try Janine. This might work. We'll find out. We haven't been playing it a lot. It's a tune called Janine. It's just going to be a up-tempo swing. And I tell these guys that to a musician, or a jazz player anyway, if there's a verb called it's to swing, is different than the swing years or the swing era. The swing era just is the big band era, you know. But to a musician, what the verb to swing is what are we doing? What's the rhythm section doing? Mainly, what's the drummer doing? So that's what we're going to do here. We'll see if it works. about this thing? My God. Sure looks
Somebody
like-
asked him how old that is.
How old is it?
About 200.
Years old?
Mhm.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, the guy who made them, it's an American instrument, and he made these instruments between 1809 and 1845, so
Wow.
somewhere in there.
Individually, how long did it take for each one of you to master your craft?
It's not
I'm still
mastered
trying.
yet.
That's a great answer.
You
Well,
set him
Or
up for
that's a
that.
great answer. Like a musician never gets complacent with his craft. He wants to make sure he's the best he
Yeah,
can be.
and some days are better than others. Yeah.
But like any like shot in the dark, like how long have you guys been practicing?
You mean the three of us?
Like individually.
Well, I started taking piano lessons when I was 6, and that's 74 years ago.
Okay.
But I didn't know anything about jazz until I was in college really, and that's when I kind of fell in love with the feeling, how it made me feel good, you know, and I could play a little bit because I knew how to play the piano. So then when I made up my mind to do that, but man, it's a long time before you get.
Takes you years to suck.
Failure ways to success.
I bet I really didn't decide that that's what I was going to do. Of course, here it ended me up here with you guys. But I'll take it, you know. Making my life having something to do with music. Neither one, none of us are famous. I mean, we might be famous in the southern part of Fairfield or something, but back to the, when did you decide you wanted to play bass? How come you didn't want to play the piano or you know?
Well, I started out playing violin when I was about 9. That would have been 1949. And then, I mean, I'm old enough to be your grandpa. I mean, he's maybe your great grandpa.
Ah!
No, I started out on violin, and then I got interested in